All right, we're going to do a video analysis here on CJ. Looks like he's getting creative. Towel drill and Planet Fitness, propping the phone up. No excuses, man. I love it. So let's take CJ into his leg lift. And through the motion. And follow through. All right, so let's break this down. Eyes on target. Good start. Leg lift. I like the timing. Right, we got the hand coming out as the leg's coming down. That's going to set you up in a good way. Looks like the front side, pointing at our target. Front leg is closed. Back leg is loaded. Arm path, let's see where it goes. Arm path, I'm not a fan of right away. Right, what I'm seeing with the arm path is it looks like you're kind of pushing your hand behind your back. What that's going to do is open up your shoulder and lead to arm drag and potentially arm issues, especially if you add velocity in this fashion. The front side looks like you're prematurely tucked, so you're going to lose some leverage there. But let's see what happens when we keep going. Yeah, if I just look at the front side, it looks like you just maintain a tuck, which you're going to lose some leverage on. I want you to really pay attention to the drills that I sent you recently on how to leverage your tuck when you're rotating. Okay, now let's look at the arm path again. Arm path looks like it's very late, right? Like we're getting here, front foot strike, and our arm, your arm is just coming up into the throwing position, right? In this position here, and again, I know that you're not on a mound right now, like you're not pitching in a game, you're at Planet Fitness going through your mechanics, but I want you to be aware of this because I'm pretty sure that it would be pretty similar if you're doing it right here, right? So these are the things I see. You get into front foot strike right here. This looks solid, but how we got here is not good because the back leg is still attached to the ground in terms of we didn't fire that back hip. Your arm over here is late and you didn't fully tuck your front side correctly. And your hips are still like semi-open, semi-closed, but you're already in front foot strike and you never utilize the back leg. So now when we come in the follow through, we end up in a position here where we're kind of lunging forward and reaching to try to get length. The good news is I know it's a little cut off, but you do get good extension with your arm, which means that you have some potential in there to really make it happen, really get some good extension and good leverage. So I like that because you're getting some good trunk movement over here. And that front leg is pretty solid when we land, right? So you look right here, your trunk's coming forward, you're solid on the landing. So that means there's definitely potential there in the front leg. We just got to get you using the back leg. Because when we get in this position here, right, again, just want to repeat this, the front side. This needs to be reaching better to home plate. Simple fix. I anticipate you could fix that very quickly. The lower body, right here, if you take a look, we have a loaded back leg, right? And we have a front leg right here that's starting to open prematurely. Because what we're seeing is you're just swinging that front leg open. This front leg is just going swing to open. And as it swings to open right there, you'll see it's reaching as far as it can and then it opens and then we're getting nothing back here. Right, so we're not using that back hip at all. I want you to really focus on that in your medicine ball drills coming up. That's why those are so crucial, as well as the mobility to be able to get your hips to move correctly. Right, arm path wise. The timing started out good. We got out of the glove at the right time, but because you're going back and around, it ends up late to the party up here, right? And then we have to try to compensate with some extension out front. So what I want you to focus on is in the drills, right? We come straight out of the glove, down to the pocket. As we ride this hip forward, We're going to pull with the elbow back to get us up to that 90-degree angle, which it looks like you kind of get to right here. But again, it's very late and we're not getting good hip movement. All right, so the action steps for you, CJ, because I know I'm throwing a lot at you, is I want you to focus on loading this back hip a little bit better. Looks like you're already doing it pretty well, but load this back hip better in terms of keep this front side closed as long as possible. Really feel yourself in the med ball throws. Fire this hip forward and fire that knee down, which is going to open up the hips this way. Arm path wise, we want to go straight down, lead with the elbow up, get us into that good throwing position. Glove side wise, we want to point at home plate and then pull in for some extra leverage, which you'll do in those drills with the weighted ball in your glove side. It's going to help anchor it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Definitely some potential here, but we got work to do, man.